So Codex 5.3 was released earlier last week, and I've been meaning to play around with it. So I was working on a demo. I thought I'll kind of put it to test. So far, I have been using Codex extension here on VS Code, which is my IDE of choice. But I also decided to download the Codex app, and one of the demos I was working on was for a retail type of a scenario, right? Which involves Shopify in the back end. And so I decided to design a luxury website which would kind of act as a storefront, if you will, and leverage some sort of a database in the background to display all of that product information. And I gotta say, I'm really, really impressed with the quality of the code that got produced. And here you can see I'm using GPT 5.3. And oh man, I mean, just in a simple set of prompts that I gave, it came up with the entire workflow and website, the whole website. I'll show you the website in a minute. But a couple of skills that were absolutely instrumental in building this website was this image generation tool from OpenAI, and the Sora video generation skill tool, which is of course OpenAI's video generation skill, right? But enough about that. Let's look at the website that it came up with, and this is the entire website, and you can see how classy it has, how classy it looks, and right. And here's what noir, beautiful name that it came, like very classy name. I would have never thought of it. And it came up with a nice little logo using the image generation. These stock photos are also coming from the image generation model. So they have a line of footwear as well. Now, uh, look at this video that it's put here in motion right here. And there's also another video that it created. Now I have to be very careful with the number of videos that I generate, because of course it consumes a lot of tokens. But here's another video that it came up with. But all of this data that you are looking at is coming in from a backend Supabase database. Now think a storefront, uh, which displays all the data, and Shopify backend, which is where all the your product warehouse lives, right? And from my standpoint, the reason I'm thinking this way is because I want an AI agent to come in, which I'll show you in a minute what the AI agent I've designed on this website, and use that data to serve as a concierge for this website, right? They also have a line of footwear. So again, there's men's footwear, there is women's footwear, and all of that has metadata associated with that as well. So think again, AI agents and how they're going to be able to pull this information to actually provide useful information. So that's the key here. I'm pretty sure that what you call Opus 4.6, which came out for Claude, is as good. I have no doubt. But for me, Codex is doing a great job. And this is the prompt I gave it. I want to build a website for a clothing company which sells clothes for men and women. They think high brand. This website needs to be ultra modern. So when I first was thinking of the retail website, I was thinking more clothing, but then I added footwear later. And then I said use image generation and Sora skills to create the image and video assets for the website. And then here is the important part. I said this data will be eventually leveraged by an AI agent to provide informed responses to customer queries using RAG. Use Supabase at the backend, and let me know what are the details you need from me. Now, from the backend standpoint, if I go back to my IDE here, this is my Codex extension, and here are the settings. I've given it some MCP skills. MCP servers as well. So it connects to Supabase, it connects to Vercel, because it can directly deploy into Vercel whatever I build. So if it's right now, as you can see, it's running on localhost. If I want to push it to Vercel, I'll do that as well. And of course, you can commit to Git as well. So here is my agent, and here you can see it's really customized for this website. And just to kind of put it to test, I'm still testing this. I'm not sure if it's going to completely work, but I'm thinking how an AI agent should be interacting with the backend to provide responses that are meaningful. When I come to this type of a website, like from a customer standpoint, from a demo standpoint, I want to show something where AI is actually providing meaningful responses, right? So I'm thinking something like this, right? Why do I come to this kind of website? I'm looking for shoes under $500 for men, let's say wide feet, with wide feet. So let's see what it comes back with. So it has like, width as one of the parameters that it can look at. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So it did come up with best matches for men's wide feet shoes under $500. Echo slip on. Let's see if it actually came up with the right answer. So yes, Echo slip on, $350, less than 500, wide feet. Vault code sneaker, $390, less than $500. Width is both for both wide and regular. And then shift runner, which is, do you see shift runner somewhere? Where do I see shift runner? And then shift runner, which is right here, $420, wide both. So yeah, they all accommodate wide feet comfortably and relaxed fit, priced under $500 budget, and it can ask for more details as well. So again, I'm super impressed so far with what Codex 5.3 has done for me. Thanks for watching.